Okay, there you go, that's taken along a little bit further there. My cyberpunk look with the mirror glasses there. I wanted it to look kind of shiny, like metal and sharp, so what I've done is I've used a rubber and I've just picked out the light going across to pick up reflections. Same in the glasses there, you can see I've picked up the reflections. And also, if you want to add a colour like red or yellow or something quite lively, hot colours, and just blend those in going around the edge, it'll make your darkness of the cyberpunk and the glasses kind of pop out a bit more. So that's just taking it through to completion. Look forward to seeing your work. Have a fantastic lesson. Bye-bye. Hello Year 6, so we're starting off the Steampunk section of lessons, and we're looking at Cyberpunk, which predated the Steampunk. Okay, we get the word punk from that. And that's where the mirrored glasses become very relevant. Not yet have we got the Victorian top hat, which is more steampunk, but we definitely have the mirrored glasses. So I just need to take those off and put my normal ones on so I can see you. A lot of people think punk is to do with the 1980s music, which was symbolised by big spiky hair and loud rock music. But actually, it comes from cyberpunk for steampunk. And cyberpunk is more to do with space, the rise in science fiction, popularity of science fiction comics, and then a lot of books got written, which I'll talk about in the lesson, and also some films like The Matrix, for example, Blade Runner, things like that. And an iconic look was those mirrored glasses. So that's what we're going to have a go at doing today, is drawing somebody with the mirrored glasses, but we're also going to write the words cyberpunk, and we're going to make them look metallic, like they're made from spiky, modern, futuristic looking metal, because that was the style of cyberpunk. So to start with, you just need your sketchbook and some pencils. First of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about using a letter grid, okay, because when you're doing letters, a lot of people just do them straight like you do in your exercise book. There's lots of different ways to do a letter grid. You could have the words going round in a circle like that, and then you have kind of a perspective point. So if I was to write the word cyber here, I would be doing these lines very lightly, so I could just rub them out afterwards, but I'd leave enough for cyber, and then I'd write the words within there, and remember we're using a very kind of spiky format so it could go outside of those shapes. You'd write cyber inside it. Now again, I would be rubbing out the guidelines afterwards, so I'm just leaving them hard so you can see them. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. You could do it like that to write the word cyber. But of course, there's lots of different ways. You could have it small and getting bigger. And this always reminds me of what it might symbolise somebody shouting. So you'd have C, Y, B, and again, you draw those in as if they were coming bigger across the page, and you could even put an exclamation mark at the end. So drawing those like a big shout coming across the page. Okay. So that's another way. Or you could have them, going wiggly like this, going across. So I'm going to start mine off now. Now, when you're actually starting it, remember those guidelines need to be very, very light because you just want the letters to show out. So I'm going to do mine, you probably won't see it, but it's going to come across like this. I'm going to do mine curved and getting bigger. And then I want it to look like metal, like kind of almost swords going across. So I'm going to just have that. I might overlap them slightly as well. So there you go. It's very futuristic looking. You can be quite experimental with this. You might want to try on the back of paper, just trying out your style of letter first before you get started. Okay, so there's my word cyber. I am going to put an exclamation as well. And I'm going to write punk down the bottom, okay? Now I'm leaving a gap in the middle because we're going to draw our person with the mirror glasses in the middle. Okay, so you've got your letters gone in there, but how do you make them look even harder and sharper? So what you can do is use your pencil and push down really hard And then as it comes away from the edge, make it lighter so that it looks like it's coming to a point. So putting different tone, dark and light tone going into it. Okay. Now I'm going to carry on with that afterwards and you'll see it as a finished piece, but I'm going to leave that for now. You can work into that, okay? So just making it darker at the end like that. Okay, the person though, you've drawn some people before with Miss Caroline, so you're probably quite confident. We'll just quickly recap. So we start off with just a basic oval, like this. Then the eyes, you'll probably remember, go halfway down the head, then halfway between the eyes and the chin is the nose, halfway between the nose and the mouth, and the chin is the mouth. So we're not going to actually draw the eyes, we're just going to draw the shape of the glasses. Like that. So we've got mirrored glasses, which were popular in the front covers of the books, Blade Runner and things like that. And also, you'll remember Matrix with the dark clothes, if you've ever seen it. I'm just going to put a few details of the features there, and you can put some hair and some ears, obviously, in that as well. Okay, so I've got my basic structure of the face there. Now, how do we make the glasses look like they are mirrored though, like they're shiny? What you need to do is shade them in quite dark because they're not transparent, but then leave sideways bits of light kind of hitting the glass like that. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so you've got this mirror effect with the glasses. Another thing you can do is actually put the shading on and get your rubber and just kind of pick up going into the glasses, just rub bits off as well so you get the shiny effect. So you're writing the word cyberpunk with person with mirrored glasses in the middle. You can then add colours and things if you like. Okay, have a good lesson. Bye-bye.